competition, and in the state of North Carolina, mead, which is made from honey, it's essentially honey wine, is included in the overall category of wine, as is cider, hard cider, I should say. And so we are showcasing the winner today, and it is the vanilla mead. They make a vanilla mead with Madagascar vanilla, and they add some spices to it, and it is just delicious. It is a sweeter mead, so it goes perfectly with these kind of nice sweet flavors, warming spice and vanilla and cinnamon and that nutmeg and the butter and everything. And you know, people think that it's overkill putting a sweet wine with a sweet thing, but honestly, the sweetness of your food is going to make your wine taste less sweet on the palate. So it's a much better pairing than people actually think. We have our mead maker here. So this is Matt Williamson. I'll let you keep talking about it.
Hi, my name is Matthew Williamson. I am the owner of Williamson Mead and Brewing. We're from Clay Valley, North Carolina, proudly representing Allegheny County. Very blessed to be in North Carolina. We are North Carolina's Mead Insider Producer of the Year for 2023. We have about 190 awards. We are a small batch meadery and cidery, and we are here today to talk about one of our meads is going to be Gelos. Did they put Gelos for this one too? Okay, which will be our Gelos Mead, which is a North Carolina wildflower honey mead with a little bit of Madagascar vanilla mead. And it is a very delicious wine, and it has won a number of awards. Well, I think that the customer's reactions is always your best example of it.
It surprised me. It was not what I was expecting. So wait, Matthew, come back. I want to ask you a question about it. Matthew, come back. Don't go away. How did it come to you to do, so do you brew a mead, or do you brew a mead? So how did it come to you to do a honey mead or a vanilla mead or those flavors? Like, how do you, is there something that is every mead start with the same kind of mixture, or it changes from time to time?
When I'm making a mead, it starts with water. I have different water formulas that I use because I break all my water down with an RO. As far as picking out what you're talking about as far as flavors, that usually comes from everyone else. My wife, the Gelos Mead that we're trying today was actually suggested by Mario, who's our youngest. He said, you should put vanilla in this mead. And I was, vanilla? Exactly. Changed my mind, and it turned out excellent. So I always listen to you, to the customers, because my job as a brewer is not to make what I like, but is to make what you like. My job is to provide an experience, and mead done right is the most sublime alcohol you can drink. I promise you that. And my technique and the way that I do it is the best. So if you ever have an opportunity and you're on the Blue Ridge Parkway, or you come up to Allegheny County, y'all come down to Shawtown Road and you visit us. I promise you, you will enjoy the trip. The taste is worth it.
So tell people really quick where they can find you, a website or whatever.
WilliamsonBrewing.com is the website that I currently have. You can find me on Google just by searching for mead near me, if you're probably within 50 miles of us. You can find us on Facebook with Williamson Mead and Brewing. You can find us on Instagram with Williamson Mead and Brewing. You can find us on almost every social media except for TikTok. And we're trying to figure that out. I'm not an expert.
None of us are. So perfect. So let's see what our chef's table, they're tasting the mead right now. And a really good way to taste different North Carolina wines or meads or ciders or beers or any of that is to taste them first, and then taste the food, and then taste them together. And then you can see what you think about that kind of pairing. So did you taste the mead? What did you think?
It was delicious. It was just not too sweet, but just right.
So what you thought it was going to be?
No, I thought it would have like an aftertaste, but it did not.
Anybody else want to tell us what you thought? Here, we'll come around. We'll come around. Hold on one second. He's putting you on the spot. What did you think about it?
It wasn't overly sweet. I don't like sweet wines, but it wasn't overly sweet. And I love vanilla, so it was perfect.
Good, excellent. Okay, so we'll see what we think with the French toast in just a second. So Wendy, what's happening here?